Sparkle and shine, companion of the fireworks night. Have you returned with the sparks of victory?
Sparkle and shine. Here is the blast pollen you ordered, fresh off the stems.
Good. Now we have all the materials. Now it's time for these old bones to make the firework you'll need to practice with. That doesn't mean you can slack off in the meantime. Use your imagination and learn various techniques for making and setting off fireworks for now.
How do we do that? I have no clue where to start.
Maybe try asking Miss Vita? She's the famous fireworks master. I'm sure she's got plenty of experience.
She said she was going to take a break when we met her. She should have time now.
That's right. Miss Vita will definitely teach you everything she knows about fireworks. Now go, Fireworks Night!
Fine. Nikki, Momo, I'll go give it a try now.
Best of luck! I need to think of something too. Maybe combining whim and fireworks can create some amazing sparks.
The companions of the Fireworks Night look super capable. I'll wait here till you're finished.
Nikki, Momo.
Huh? Why are you back here? You look a little...
Did it not go well with Miss Vita?
No, Miss Vita was very enthusiastic and told me a lot. It's just... She gave me a crash course and it'll take 10 years to complete.
10 years? By the time you finish, the balloon of darkness will have lost all its air.
Breaking the enemy's will without fighting is ideal. Maybe we should just wait it out and let it deflate on its own.
Nikki, did you forget Opera and Mr. Monog's request?
Oh, but we need to rise to the challenge and get it done quickly.
However, that's very much Miss Vita's style. She is very strict when it comes to fireworks.
Being strict is fine, but watching Miss Vita dedicate so much of her time to fireworks research reminds me of how I used to push myself while struggling to come up with ideas back at the boutique. Spurts of inspiration were rare and far between. I mostly just sat on a dried tree stump, night after night.
Marquez.
I said I came to the firework dials for inspiration, but maybe I was just trying to get away from that. Miss Vita is the complete opposite. She keeps failing and starting over again and again, not thinking of giving up even if it means risking an explosion. She's devoted almost all her time and energy to the development of fireworks. If she fails in the end, the emotional blow she'll suffer will be... Sorry, I went all pessimistic again. I'm not doubting Miss Vita's abilities, nor do I want to discourage everyone.
I know, Marquez. It's like a spiral staircase where you have to keep turning every few steps. You never see where it's taking you from where you're standing, or how many more steps you still have to take. Maybe the exit is right after the next turn, or maybe we'll be trapped climbing steps for the rest of our lives. It's destined to be full of twists and turns as well as hardships. We might even fall if we get careless. Many choose to give up when they look up and find that the end isn't in sight. But I know you're not one of those people, Marquez.
Nikki...
Besides, you can't compare efforts like that. In my opinion, the Fireworks Knight and Miss Vida are both working hard towards their goal, and are both very admirable.
But it doesn't change the fact that I haven't helped you much at all.
What are you talking about? Achieving your goal through your own hard work is incredible no matter what. 10 years. So what if it takes us 10 years? We can still meet up and set off fireworks then.
Marquez, sometimes all you need is a little more courage and time. But it's all right if you ask others for help sometimes. Like right now. You can leave it to me to make and set off fireworks.
Your beautiful friendship reminds me of my younger days. Companion of the Fireworks Knight, please take this sketch of the victorious firework. But to make it, you'll need some more materials.
When I was studying with Miss Vida, I learned about the common materials for making fireworks. I thought I might need some later, so I went and collected some.
You're like a pillow to a tired head. You really do think of everything.
You've been a great help, Marquez.
It's nothing, really. I think I'll go look at the launch tubes. When you get the victorious firework ready, come meet me at the fireworks area.
No problem.
Let's try it out!
Beautiful firework, so dazzling yet fleeting. Are fireworks really the balloon of darkness's weakness?
We'll find out. Let's go see Scintillata.
If the root of blast blooms can... Huh? Miss Nikki and Marquez? I wasn't expecting you so soon.
Miss Vida, we're here to see the fireworks trainer.
That's Scintillata.
Oh? The fireworks trainer? I like that title. Scintillata is always full of weird ideas. But he left on urgent business. He did tell me to pass on a message to a fireworks knight. Ow! By fireworks knight and his companions. Did he mean you three?
He did, but I really don't want to admit it.
Well, I think it's a pretty cool title.
So, what's Scintillata's message?
He said to hurry to the Songbreeze Highland to find someone called the Fireworks Diviner? There's also this paper. He said it's a thank you gift and you'll understand.
I can't believe I'm used to his shenanigans now.
I'm having fun collecting these pieces. I can't wait to see what the mystery is.
Yeah, let's head out now.
Oh, just a moment, Nikki. I still have a question for you.
I'll leave you to it and go scout out the Songbreeze Highland.
What's your question, Miss Vita?
As a fireworks designer, I'm used to seeing fireworks from a creator's point of view. Lately, I've had my head buried in the quest to perfect the low-heat firework. Sometimes, though, I wonder if I'm losing touch with the fireworks people truly want to see. I heard from Joya that this is your first time on the firework aisles, Miss Nikki, so I wanted to ask you something. What kind of fireworks do you want to see?
I want to see Momo-shaped fireworks.
Huh? Don't put me in the sky!
That's a very creative idea, but I think I should respect Mr. Momo's opinion.
Honestly, I think all fireworks are great. For me, every time fireworks go off, it's a brief and beautiful expression of art. I find that different fireworks can evoke so many emotions. No emotion is better or worse than the others, and it's the same for fireworks.
Your opinion on fireworks is very unique, Nikki. I feel like I've learned something. I still have a favor to ask. Could you come by every so often and tell me how you feel about the firework aisles, Nikki? Your words are inspiring. You could help me improve my fireworks even more. I'll compensate you, of course. I have some sketches of fireworks I put a lot of thought into. I can give them to you.
You're too kind, Miss Vita. I'll help out. It's the least I can do.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer then. Marquez Jr. should be waiting for you in the Songbreeze Highland now. May the fireworks sprite bless your journey.
Then we'll be off. Goodbye. Marquez, you're here.
Shh, Nikki, look over there.
I sensed dark essence in the blast from the firework explosion. What in the name of the wishing one did you do?
You must have been hallucinating. The short fuse crew are in it for the blings, not hurting people. We'd never work with the dark. Maybe you're trying to use this as an excuse to not pay us.
How can I? When you're done with the other thing, I'll definitely...
That thing's been done for a while. Cut the nonsense and give us the ice sparkle.
No, I can't. How do I know you're telling the truth? I'm only giving you the ice sparkle after I've sampled the goods.
Scintillata, that was not the deal we agreed to.
Don't forget who you're dealing with. We don't mind committing one more detestable deed.
If this is a trick, I'll squish you like a wolf fruit.
Stop thinking about eating, Giorgio. Let's teach this guy a lesson.
Oh no, Scintillata's in danger.
There's a launch tube over there. Maybe we can scare them off with the sound of fireworks.
Don't get too close. We'll get spotted.
Boss, over there. I think someone's coming.
Consider yourself lucky, Scintillata. Next time, I won't be so nice.
Scintillata, are you alright?
I'm okay. Wait, not Scintillata. I'm the Fireworks Diviner. Remember that Order the Fireworks Knight?
Fine, I got it. You got a new role again.
What just happened? I heard those people calling themselves the Short Fuse Crew.
Isn't that the infamous criminal group Joya was talking about? Why were you meeting up with them?
I also heard something about the ice sparkle and sampling goods. You're not making a deal with them in secret, are you?
The Fireworks Diviner has integrity. I'm not making a deal with them in secret. They're the Balloon of Darkness's henchmen. They forced me into it. Recently, I discovered something during a divination. They found out and have been trying to prevent us from meeting ever since.
What kind of divination?
Listen up! The Firework has bestowed an oracle! O Order of the Fireworks Knight, the weapon that will put an end to the balloon of darkness awaits you! If you pass my test, I'll guide you to this most powerful weapon, the Holy Sword!
Yay! We're getting a holy sword!
What are we waiting for? Let's get started!
Well, I planned on doing your test here, but the Balloon of Darkness's henchmen disrupted my plan. But don't worry, I have a backup plan. Follow me to the Crescent Moon Ruins. We'll start our test there.
Huh? What's this? Nikki, take a look at this.
It's like a script. This part looks kind of similar to what we've just been through.
It's completely identical!
Opera must have written this script. But Scintillata just dropped it. Has he been acting out this script the whole time?
Don't tell me Opera getting abducted is also part of the script.
If that's the case, then at least we don't need to worry about her safety anymore.
But based on what the Short Fuse crew said, I think they're linked to the fireworks explosion. Scintillata seems to be striking some kind of deal with them. I'm worried that...
There's no use worrying about it now. We just need to get hold of Scintillata and ask, right?
Yes, it's our only option right now. Although we've been getting more questions than answers, I'm sure the truth will come out.
I need to return to Camp Kaboom and ask about the Short Fuse crew. Let's meet at the crossroads by the Crescent Moon Ruins. Nikki, Momo, you're here.
Didn't you go investigate something? How did you get here before us?
Marquez, did you find out anything about the short fuse crew when you were at Camp Kaboom?
They've been laying low since the Sizzle and Spark Center exposed their misdeeds. The only thing I've heard is that they were sighted near the Songbreeze Highland. I told Mr. Minogue, and he asked Miss Joya to step up patrols.
That's good. We don't know what they're up to, so taking precautions is our second best option.
Now that everyone knows what's going on, let's go to the Crescent Moon ruins.
Come, prove your resolve to me! Order of the Fireworks Knight! The test starts now! You first, Fireworks Knight!
Huh? Me? Okay. I'm ready!
That's the spirit! You rarely have time to think during intense combat. You must rely on your battle-hardened fighting instincts to best your enemy at critical moments. Now, Fireworks Knight, I'm going to put your fighting instincts to the test. If danger was coming your way right now, what would your reaction be?
Huh?
Nice reaction! Looking at your companions is a common battle strategy. After all, when faced with a challenge, your companions are your most reliable support. Given the chemistry of your team, I don't think I need to lecture you any more about teamwork. I hereby declare you've passed my first test.
What the heck was that?
Please take this test seriously. Now, let's commence the second test. Explosive evasion.
Get ready to be impressed. It's my turn.
The ability to dodge well is the foundation of surviving drawn-out combat. Dodge all the fireworks and prove to me that you're worthy of the Holy Sword. Companion of the Fireworks Knight, are you ready?
We're back!
You're not hurt, are you? I was so nervous watching you.
There was nothing to worry about. It might have looked dangerous, but the fireworks were just Wimtech projections.
Again, my divination rings true. Order of the Fireworks Knight. The hope of defeating the balloon of darkness lies with you.
I'm worried that...
Marquez? What's wrong?
I'm just an ordinary guy. I always get cold feet when things get tricky, and I suck at fighting. Even learning to use fireworks would take me at least a decade. Even now, I still feel like a dead weight. Like I'm holding you back. If I wasn't here, you'd...
That's not true. This is...
Marquez, this is what it means to be companions. I'm sure you wouldn't sit idly by if there was a situation I couldn't handle either.
Of course I wouldn't.
Exactly, we're companions. We support each other and share things.
That's right. Just like how Nikki's barbecue is also my barbecue.
Without you, we wouldn't have discovered Opera's disappearance or collected the hot air balloon parts so quickly. We would never have made it this far. Besides, the 8 didn't fight on their own either. So, Marquez, you're a very important companion to us.
I see.
Supporting each other through thick and thin, that's the order of the Fireworks Night I know. Now that you've passed the second test, please hold out your hands and accept this small gift from the Fireworks Diviner.
Another one of these sketches. Where's the holy sword?
This is just a small reward for passing the test. The destined holy sword awaits you in the distance. It'll guide you to the final battlefield and open the gate to the truth. That's a place that even I, the Fireworks Diviner, can't see. Oh, Order of the Fireworks Night, I have heard the call of the Holy Sword. Let us embark to the Stone Pillar Ruins in the north.
The holy sword, but it's stuck in a rock. How do we get it out?
Go ahead, Fireworks Night.
That easy, huh?
I've been waiting for centuries, and now you're finally here.
Just in case I get your name wrong, can I ask you what role you're playing this time?
I possess the Fireworks Sword. Honor me by calling me the Sword Bearer. You only pulled the Holy Sword out so easily thanks to my help.
The awesome sword bearer wouldn't forget his lines now, would he?
Impossible! I came fully prepared. Now, with the Holy Sword in hand, you have amassed enough strength to vanquish all evil. Go now, defeat the balloon of darkness. I, the Sword Bearer, shall swing open the curtains that prelude the song of destiny. The old glory, lost in time, has been waiting for so long that my daisies have wilted. When will you bring them over here? No, that's not the line.
Did you skip a few lines when memorizing?
That sounded like something opera would say.
The old glory, lost in time, will finally adorn the edge of the Fireworks Knight's blade.
What about me, Mr. Swordbearer? We have to fight the Balloon of Darkness soon. As the Fireworks Knight's companion, shouldn't I get some sort of reward too?
Gear, Nikki, gear!
Well, you're right. Let me see.
You didn't prepare anything, did you?
Of course I did. Watch this.
It disappeared.
How come we only get limited time gear?
Well, it's a super amazing outfit designed by Dexter. Showing a lost artifact like this for even a brief moment is difficult enough.
The Dexter? One of the 8? But I didn't have time to take it all in.
My power only allows me to recreate it for a moment. Sorry. But, as the Fireworks Knight's companion, I'm sure you felt Dexter's boundless bravery from what little time you had. So how does it feel? Do you feel your styling skills improving at breakneck speeds? I believe in your strength, you know. Listen, the Holy Sword is humming in excitement already. Go to the gloomy cavern and begin your final battle. There you must defeat the balloon of darkness and face the truth. May the Fireworks' blessing be with you. Order of the Fireworks Knight.
Nikki, I'm gonna take a closer look at the Holy Sword. Let's meet at the gloomy cavern.
open this door. Ah! There's something drawn on that stone tablet there. Let's see if it holds any clues. This must be the gloomy cavern. It looks kind of scary. Here's hoping the balloon of darkness doesn't look like Scintillata.
There's a door here.
Sorry, I'm late. Open the gate to the truth. It's not what I think it is, right?
Try it.
careful! Be careful, Nikki! I just think so. Try it again. Try it! It's done! Try it! Try it! It's done! Moving even faster! Watch her go Try it again! Be careful, Nikki! Find a safe spot! Oh, Nikki, look out! It's done! Nikki, are you all right?
Are you hurt? Scintillata? And... opera? I'm fine. But why are you...
Sorry! So sorry! I'm certain I checked everything. I only placed a prop box in the cave. I don't know how it became real. The short fuse crew must have tampered with it!
So, what in Mirrorland is going on? Were you even abducted?
I left on my own, as part of the script.
Again, with this script. I don't understand what you're trying to achieve with this!
We just wanted to make you happy.
And for that, you caused so much trouble? Pretending to get abducted and ended up luring in the dark?
Yeah! If Nikki hadn't purified the dark, we would have all been done for.
Sorry. It's all our fault. Ask me whatever you want. I'll tell you everything.
What's the deal between you and the short fuse crew?
At first we were tricking them into doing things for us by promising them the ice sparkle. We didn't expect them to cause an explosion. It's the same thing with the prop box. I asked them to make it and place it here as the balloon of darkness. And they're so good at making knockoffs after all. And then, you know what happened after that. When I was in the Songbreeze Highland, they suddenly appeared and threatened me to get me to hand over the ice sparkle.
You should be smarter than this. I can't believe you dared to work with people that evil.
Well, we did ask around about them first, and we were sure they weren't a serious threat, but...
But we didn't really expect to see the balloon of darkness.
I still have lots of questions, but the short fuse crew might come back any second. Let's continue this somewhere else.
You're right. But before we go, can I ask you for a favor, Nikki? The short fuse crew are claiming the ice sparkle is theirs, so this place isn't safe anymore. It's hidden high up in the stone chamber. Please take it and give it to Miss Vita. She's been talking about it for ages. I wanted to give it to her before, but first I needed it to tempt the short fuse crew. Miss Vita can definitely make better use of the ice sparkle. Think of this as compensation for lying to you all this time.
It's okay, Scintillata. I'm glad you decided to come clean. Leave the ice sparkle to me.
Thank you. Then let's go to Firework's Peak. It's a nice place to chat.
Nikki, we'll head there now.
got the ice sparkle! Let's go find Scintillata and the others at Fireworks Peak. Huh? Water up ahead looks deep. Let's stop here. Yep. Huh? Where's Scintillata? Whoa!
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Scintilla, the child of the spark and the firework sprite.
The fireworks sprite?
The same one that Mr. Minogue talked about. The all-knowing and all-caring... I forgot the rest. Anyway, is that the firework sprite that's been protecting everyone? The legend of the Firework Isles is actually real?
It's you. You were the weird little red guy that got me to come here by promising to help me find inspiration.
It's the firework sprite. I'm not some weird little red guy.
Participating in a play wasn't your plan to help me find inspiration, was it?
Yes, it was. If everything had gone as planned without any incidents.
Does Minogue know that the wise and humble firework sprite he admires is actually this guy?
Then, as promised, I'll tell you the truth about everything.
This is...
In the beginning, I came to be, born of his gaze on the fiery sea. I danced with sparks. I heard waves sing. Yet time stretched longer than stars could bring. Till a child woke my lonely dream, a spark of hope, a guiding beam. A knight finds friends both strong and true. His shining badge reflects the dew. He saves the hurt through thorn and strife. With tattered cloak, he shields their life. He wields a sword of sacred gleam, while ambirds sing of his noble dream. Fireworks once lit the endless skies, shaped by sketches in the boy's bright eyes. But the knight's brave quest met sudden pause, for the boy who dreamed abandoned his cause. The drawings fell to the shadows below, as tears turned moonlight to burning glow. Though fireworks rose and sparks took flight, the boy stayed lost in the endless night. I heard new tales, but still I kept the night's bright dream where my spirit slept. When the teller and the listener met once more, the boy had let his dreams drift ashore. But the child of fireworks will find his way to reignite the spark of day. Return the sword to the ruins' care, and treasures will rise from the island there. Let the princess call, let the dark ascend, for the night will come to fight and defend. When fate's trial begins and courage ignites, the night will rise to fulfill his light.
The fireworks night, the people receiving help, the holy sword, the balloon of darkness, opera in a stone chamber. The roles we played are the same ones in this story.
This is the sketch that kid drew. And now I return it to its creator, Marquez Jr.
Sorry, but I think you've mistaken me for someone else. Don't remember this story.
What?
You tricked me into coming to the Firework Isles and troubled Nikki with cleaning up the explosion just so we could be part of your play?
I didn't mean it like that. I only wanted you to...
Marquez, back then.
You can stop now. It's been years, Scintilla. Maybe that kid forgot about all these things a long time ago. Like you said, that kid chose to throw away those sketches himself. Doesn't that mean they were just a worthless daydream? Ridiculous fantasies like this give you yearnings and desires that make you lose sight of who you truly are. It's like fireworks. They may look wonderful, but if you try to touch them, you'll get burned.
Maybe you're trying your best to deny everything because the fantasy from your childhood hurt you when you were young and almost did the same to everyone else. But to what you just said, I disagree. This isn't a worthless fantasy. To me, the fireworks night is braver than anyone. These sketches are more brilliant than any firework. You can keep the sketch. As for the fireworks night story, I'm going to treasure it forever, even if you don't.
Marquez, I believe this sketch, along with the others from before, should be entrusted to your care. Sorry, I was involved in designing this play. Scintilla and I were just trying to help you.
I know. I just need a moment.
Nikki, did I ruin the play? Don't be like that. The show's not over yet. The fireworks night is at his lowest. Isn't it time for his companions to enter the stage? Can you tell us what happened back then, so we can try to save the fireworks night? Actually, Marquez Jr. was very different when he was a kid. How should I put this? He had a wild imagination. He preferred to draw pictures over playing with the other kids. Just like how Scintillata said he was born from the wishing one's gaze, the fireworks night was born from Marquez Jr.'s inspiration after watching fireworks. But when the other kids saw his sketches, they laughed at him. When I got there, I heard them say things like, "Fireworks night? That's so goofy," and "He believes he can touch fireworks."
Ugh, that's so mean.
I was angry and about to argue with them when Marquez Jr., maybe trying to prove the existence of the fireworks night, reached out to the fireworks. In plays, that's the moment when a miracle happens, but not that night. He burned his hand, and the kids started mocking him harder. He was silent when I dragged him away to treat his wound. Maybe the fireworks burned more than his hand. His confident smile disappeared from his face, and he never talked about his designs with sparkling eyes again. I didn't know Marquez Jr. went through something like this.
Marquez Jr. is so nice, but they still bullied him. I want to drop kick them so hard.
That's why when Scintilla visited me, I thought it'd be an opportunity. Marquez Jr. may have forgotten the stories he told me about, but I still remember. I organized them into a script and created a play. I dedicated it to both the past and present Marquez Jr. No wonder you welcomed us to your stage when we met. The show had already begun at that point. But it's useless to talk about it now. Right now, our priority is to cheer up Marquez Jr. Opera, do you know how to help Marquez Jr. remember the good things from his past? Remember the good things? I can't think of anything right now. But I've got this. It's time for the Knight's companions to come to his rescue. Then Momo and I will tell Mr. Minogue about everything we've learned.
Should we tell him about Scintilla? Are you certain about that?
Momo, as the Fireworks Knight's companion's companion, you'll face this challenge with me, right? Right? Thank you, Nikki and Momo. I'm glad to have your support.
Wait, give me a moment. So everything you just told me was...
Yes, it was all the fireworks sprite. But he was tricked by the short fuse crew.
I know the truth is a little hard to swallow, but
That Feywish sprite volunteer? That's the Firework sprite? Firework sprite, bless us. To help Marquez Jr., he was willing to sacrifice his own reputation and act in such a ditzy way.
not all of that was an act.
I knew it! I knew the legend of the Firework sprite was true! What have I done? I kept scolding the Firework sprite because I thought he wasn't doing his job! Oh, Firework sprite, it was all my fault for not understanding your noble intentions!
How is that what you're focusing on?
Mr. Minogue, I don't think Scintilla will mind all that. It's the short fuse crew you should care about.
Don't worry. I already asked Joya to pay close attention to the crew when Mr. Marquez Jr. mentioned them earlier. However, I never expected the short fuse crew to actually lure in the dark. Nikki and Momo, I'm glad you're here. On behalf of the Firework Isles, thank you. Later, I'll assign more people to patrol the Isles. I'll also contact Captain Haya of the Flora-Wish Guards. We'll bring the crew to justice. During the Carnival of Fireworks, I'll make sure that everyone and the Firework sprite himself see the most dazzling and successful opening ceremony.
Say it a little louder. I don't think the entire Isles heard you.
Shh, Mr. Minogue, Scintilla's true identity is a secret. I'm sure he'll introduce himself to everyone if he really wants to.
Got it. Crystal clear. This is a secret between us and the Firework sprite.
Nikki, now that we've informed Mr. Minogue, let's hurry up and deliver the ice sparkle to Miss Vita.
With the ice sparkle, Miss Vita should be able to develop even more spectacular fireworks.
Why do I have to copy the fireworks safety regulations? A little accident or two is normal. Huh? Nikki? Momo? What are you doing here?
It's a surprise. Open it and take a look.
Such a perfect color. What a shiny texture. And this icy feel. I can't believe you really found the ice sparkle.
Opera and a mysterious friend asked me to.
With this, I can take the low-heat firework to the next level. I, Vita, shall stand beside my ancestor Janata and become immortalized in the history of fireworks.
I can't wait to see what an even more improved low-heat firework is like.
Miss Vita seems to be deep in her own world right now. What a majestic ship! This must be the White Jade. Nikki, why do the crew members look so frantic?
Looks like something happened. Let's get closer and check it out.
calm. No, I can't stay calm. If we don't find Miss Du soon, the White Jade will fall apart.
Mr. Lai, things haven't reached that point yet. We'll find her.
Captain Haya, you're here too.
Nikki, it's good to see you. On your way over here, did you see a lady dressed in Linglong clothing?
Also, she'd be wearing green.
Did something happen?
Before I explain everything, have you ever heard of White Jade?
It's funny you ask. We just learned about it. They're a famous Linlong music troupe, right?
That's right. Their leader, Duyubai, has captivated every audience with her exceptional artistry. According to Mr. Lai, Master Du left the ship this morning and hasn't been seen since.
We're new to Florawish, and we've searched everywhere, but there's still no sign of her. The whole crew is panicking. Nobody has the heart to rehearse.
So the crew reported it to the Kingdom Guards. That's the situation as it stands. Master Du is a celebrated artist, and if something happens to her in Wishfield, it could create a diplomatic incident with the Linlong Empire.
What? We need to find her quickly.
The problem is, due to the conflict between Embraso and the Empire of Light, we've had to send more Kingdom Guards to the border. Because of this, our forces in Florawish are stretched thin, which is why I'm in such a bind.
Momo and I are pretty good at finding people. Let us help.
If you two help, I'm sure we'll find her faster.
Captain Haya, do you have any leads yet?
Here's a photo of Master Du. Mr. Lai mentioned that her pipa strings snapped during practice, and she might have gone out to find some materials to repair them, but I'm not familiar with such things.
Miss Du did say that. She said the material needs to be durable and flexible and able to withstand the tension from plucking.
Sounds like pony curls might be a good fit.
Could she have gone to the pony pasture? Nikki, we should go check it out.
Stay safe. If you need backup, don't hesitate to call for nearby guards.
Listen, it sounds like someone's calling for help.
Let's check it out. Careful. Are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks to you two. And my pipa is safe.
That outfit, that face. You're Master Du, aren't you? You look exactly like in the photo.
Yes, I'm Du Yubai. Did you say a photo of me?
The crew of the White Jade thought you were missing and reported it to the Kingdom Guards. They gave us a photo as part of the search effort. We came here on behalf of the Kingdom Guards to find you.
I see. Lai must have been the one who reported me missing.
That's right! How did you know?
He's been with me since he was little. He's a good kid, but he often overreacts. I stayed up all night composing once and overslept the next morning. When I woke up, I found him crying by my bedside. He caused the whole crew to come running.
And then? Did you give them all a scare?
He fainted, and then I had to spend a whole hour explaining everything to everyone. I left the ship to find materials to fix my broken strings. I thought I'd be back quickly, so I just left without telling anyone. But I was careless and ended up in a nest of Esslings. They scared me half to death. What's worse is I still haven't found any pony curls. This whole thing caused so much trouble.
Master Du, why don't you rest here for a bit? Momo and I can find some pony curls.
Given the circumstances, I don't see another option. My legs are still weak. I need time before I can walk again. If you bring back some pony curls, I'll be able to fix my strings. I'm counting on you.
We got the pony curls!
Thank you. I'll start repairing the strings. Thanks to you two, my old friend will be ready to perform once more.
She looks so much more composed now that her peepa is fixed.
I agree. Master Du and her peepa are a perfect match, just like Momo and Barbecue. Master Du, can I take a picture of you tuning your peepa?
I'd be happy to. Go ahead.
What a beautiful sound! I wish I could hear the full song.
Me too. Master Du, could you play a little more? You know, just as a warm-up for the big show.
You two have been such great helpers, so how could I refuse? But this melody isn't ready yet. The piece I played just now, it was something I began composing when I first arrived here in Wishfield. But beyond that, I'm not really sure where to take it.
Do you have a creative block?
It's not easy to explain. Let me start from the beginning.
Take your time. We're all ears.
A long time ago, my ancestor Du Qingchuan was saved from a dire situation by a traveling scholar named Mark. Mark not only saved him, but also helped repair his damaged ship. Out of gratitude, my ancestor invited Mark to the Linlang Empire, hoping to repay the favor. But no matter how much my ancestor described the beauty of Linlang's mountains and rivers, Mark still declined the invitation, saying he had important matters to attend to back home in Wishfield. Come visit me in my homeland. By then, it'll be as lovely as the Linlang Empire itself. That's what Mark told him before they parted. Before he left, Mark folded a crane from some wishflight paper he carried with him and gave it to my ancestor as a token of their promise, wishing him safe travels. My ancestor never did visit Wishfield, and so never got the chance to repay his kindness. It became one of his lifelong regrets. He wanted to compose a song to commemorate their bond, but failed to do so as he never found out what happened to Mark after they parted ways. I found my ancestor's journal and the paper crane by chance, and I wanted to fulfill his promise on his behalf.
You want to visit Mark's homeland for your ancestor?
Yes. But more than that, I want to finish the song my ancestor started and perform it here, in Wishfield.
That would be so moving.
But to finish the song, I need to learn more about Mark's life and why he was in such a hurry to return to Wishfield. It's been so long. All I have is his name and the story now. I don't even know where to start searching. Without answers, the song will remain unfinished forever.
You have a name, which means you're not completely out of hope. Let's go to the mayor's residence. Maybe Mayor Grace knows something that can help.
I couldn't possibly ask you two for even more help.
Watching your performance would be more than enough of a reward for us.
That's right.
All right. I can't give up after everything you've done to help. But I need to head back and let the crew know I'm okay, and to call off the missing person search. I've already caused so much trouble. I can't waste any more of the Kingdom Guard's time.
Where should we meet afterward?
Let's meet in front of the mayor's residence. I'll be there as soon as I can. You're here. I don't know how things work around here, so I'm a little nervous. Should I prepare anything?
Don't worry, the mayor's office isn't busy right now. We'll head straight to the administration area and find Mayor Grace.
I've only seen Mayor Grace's replies on the paperwork for my performance permit. I've never actually met her in person. So, I might need your help to explain why we're here.
Hi, Mayor Grace. Are you busy?
Still, I can always make time for Nikki and her friends. Ah, you must be Duyubai, the leader of the White Jade. What brings you here today?
Well...
Writing a song based on a tale of foreign friendship and performing it in Wishfield. What a meaningful endeavor. We'll do everything we can to assist. Master Du, do you have any idea when this story took place?
Let me think. It was about 800 years ago.
800 years. I see. Give me a moment, please. Based on the time frame, I cross-referenced the town records. It turns out there were 3 residents named Mark during that period. Fortunately, all 3 of their descendants are still living in Florawish. You could try asking them for more info.
Who are they? Maybe we already know one of them.
One is Monaco, who keeps Lilina Street tidy. Another is Fournier, the chef at Ray & Wings. Then there's the architect, Elettra. Unfortunately, Elettra's work often takes her out of town for site inspections, so I'm not sure where you'll be able to find her.
Momo and I are pretty familiar with Florawish now. We'll take Master Du to see if we can find them.
That's perfect. With you 2 helping, I'm sure this will be a success. For the sake of efficiency, I suggest you start with Monaco, the one who maintains Lilina Street. It's the closest to here.
All right, let's go.
Sweep, sweep, sweep. All I want is a perfectly clean street.
Mr. Monaco, can we take a moment of your time? We have something to ask you.
Do you happen to have a relative named Mark who lived about 800 years ago?
How did you know?
You didn't even have to think about it. Your memory's amazing.
Everyone in Florawish knows about the history around that time. The whole town was rebuilt back then.
Rebuilt?
You didn't know? The Florawish we live in today was built over the rubble of the old town. After the war against the Dark ended, the town was left in ruins. Instead of leaving, our ancestors chose to stay and rebuild from the ground up. And my ancestor, Mark, played a major role in that rebuilding. Look! Right here, under your feet. I clean Lilina Street every day, and my ancestor helped lay each and every brick here. This street may be short, but it took a lot of effort. He and his companions paved the very first road of the new Florawish.
Neat houses and clean streets. In the Linlang Empire, it was also thanks to the blood, sweat, and tears of countless people like your ancestor that we restored past prosperity. It wasn't an easy task, laying that first brick. It must have taken such strong resolve.
It seems like no matter where people live, they all deeply cherish their homes.
Mr. Monaco, I have one more question for you.
My ancestor lived in Florawish all his life. I never heard about him studying abroad. He probably isn't the Mark you're looking for. Sorry, I couldn't be of more help.
Not at all. Even if your ancestor wasn't the Mark I was searching for, your stories still moved me deeply. This memory is already precious enough.
The more precious the memory, the more important it is to preserve it. Why don't I take a photo of you together?
Can we, Mr. Monaco?
Of course, it would be my honor.
I came to Florawish as part of the White Jade's continental tour. Mr. Monaco, when it's time for the show to begin, would you honor us with your presence?
I'd love to. Absolutely. I'll make sure the street is cleaned early so I can make it. I feel excited already. Now, time to clean.
Now that we've crossed Mr. Monaco off the list, that leaves 2 more people.
Fournier is the head chef at Ray and Wings. Master Du, let's head there next.
Nikki, Momo, would you mind going ahead without me? Mr. Monaco's story about rebuilding Florawish gave me a lot to think about. I'd like to write down some of these ideas while they're still fresh.
We'll wait for you at Ray and Wings then. See you soon.
It's almost time to start. Where am I supposed to find a replacement?
Don't worry. We'll figure something out. Oh, wishing one, please send us a replacement musician to help us right here, right now.
Oh, are you in some sort of trouble?
I knew I shouldn't have accepted that special request. A few days ago, a customer asked for some help setting up a proposal in the restaurant. I told him that we're just a restaurant, not the Great Wish Tree. We can't really handle things outside our usual service. But it was a special case, so I agreed to help, against my better judgment.
Don't let him fool you. He was tearing up when he heard the customer's story.
Jekka, they don't need to know that. Anyway, we organized absolutely everything. We hired musicians and planned the performance. Everything was all set. But then...
one of the musicians fell sick and can't make it. And now we have no time to find a replacement.
Sorry, I overheard your conversation about needing a musician. Maybe I can help.
What? Maybe the restaurant has turned into a Great Wish Tree. I just made that wish.
Who are you?
This is Du Yubai. She's the leader of the White Jade and a renowned master musician from the Linlong Empire.
She tells beautiful stories through music.
You flatter me, but I perform traditional music from the Linlong Empire. I'm not sure it suits this occasion.
Of course. The only thing the customer asked for was music that feels joyful and filled with love. After all, happiness transcends style and genre.
Then I'll give it a try.
Yay! crisis averted.
Actually, we're not out of the woods just yet. I was so focused on the musician issue that I forgot we still don't have enough flowers to decorate the venue. The customer said they'd like sunny orchids, rainy orchids, or floripalms, but I'm too busy now to gather them in time.
Don't worry about the flowers. Momo and I can help with that. You must be busy with the other preparations.
You're a lifesaver, Nikki. Thank you so much. You can find sunny orchids and rainy orchids dotted around Florawish. But floripalms mainly grow in Breezy Meadow. You can find them near the Meadow Activity Support Center.
We've got this. You focus on getting ready.
Nikki, which flowers did you bring back?
I thought sunny orchids would be perfect for this occasion. Here you go.
Wow, these sunny orchids are so fresh. You're amazing, Nikki. Everything needs to be perfect. The proposal must be unforgettable.
Let us help you decorate the venue, too.
Yeah, we'd love to pitch in.
Thanks, Fournier. Honestly, I wasn't expecting you to go through with this. I thought you'd just say no.
You weren't entirely wrong. I did consider saying no.
Ha. Our chef here has a heart as cold as a 10-year-old ribbon eel dish.
But I was blown away. You made the venue beautiful, and you also arranged incredible music. You're the best.
Don't thank me. The real credit goes to Master Do, Nikki, and Jekka.
Thank you all so much. I don't even know where to start. I feel like I'm floating on air now.
I wish you eternal happiness.
Such light, delicate, yet powerful music. I've never heard anything quite like it before. May I ask your name?
Hello, miss. My name is Dubai, which translates to white jade.
Master Du, how long are you staying in Florawish? Will I get another chance to hear you play?
Absolutely. In a few days, I'll be performing on my ship, also called the White Jade. I'd be honored to see you there.
Oh my doodleade! I feel like I'm on cloud 9, as if I've met the wishing one. I want this moment to last forever.
There is a way to keep this moment alive forever. How about we all take a picture together?
Yeah, we should capture this moment.
Our restaurant doesn't provide webcams.
Looks like it's time for your photographer extraordinaire, Momo, to shine. Let me show you my skills.
You've all been such amazing helpers. Normally, I'd serve you our famous sky crane cake, but unfortunately, we've sold out for today.
It's okay. We're actually here for something else.
Yeah, we're on a mission.
We're looking for information about your ancestor Mark. Do you know anything about him?
Ah, Mark. Oh, that brings us right back to the sky crane cake. He was the one responsible for the first ever sky crane cake.
Sunny skies above, cranes soaring through the air. What's the meaning behind the cake's name?
It all goes back to the town's rebuilding. The restoration was already a major challenge. Then the region was hit with a once-in-a-century rainy season. The endless rain not only dampened spirits, but also washed away the new foundations they were trying to build. They had to work around the clock to repair the damage. While the adults were hard at work, even the children helped by carrying stones and wood. Some of them lugged materials that were taller than they were. My ancestor wanted to do something special. When he heard a child's birthday was coming up, he decided to bake her a cake.
Back then, it must have been really tough to find ingredients for a cake.
Exactly. My ancestor was ready to give up, but all the townsfolk pitched in, bringing what little ingredients they could spare, delivering them in secret. With those precious ingredients, he spent several nights perfecting a cake that turned out sweet and delicious. The sweetness of the cake reminded the children of sunny days and paper cranes. Everyone who tasted it said it felt like witnessing Flourish come back to life. And so, the Sky Crane cake was born, passed down through generations ever since.
The people back then must have tasted the hope for the future in that cake.
A simple cake that can lift spirits during dark times, intertwining humanity's fragility and strength in fascinating ways. Calamities can destroy homes in an instant, but as long as hope remains, even the faintest glimmer of light is enough to help people rebuild.
When Mark gave that paper crane to Du Qingchuan, he must have wanted to convey that hope.
Speaking of paper cranes, Mr. Fournier, is it possible your ancestor ever studied abroad in the Linlang Empire?
My ancestor's name was Mark, but he never left Wishfield. He can't be the one you're looking for. I'm sorry. I wish I could be more help.
No need to apologize. Your story gave me some new insight, so it wasn't a wasted trip.
That rules out another one, leaving us with only one person left to ask, Elettra.
The problem is, we have no idea where she is right now.
Elettra? I know her. If you want to find her, I might be able to help. She mentioned that she was working on designs for a new Dream Warehouse entrance the other day. She's probably on site, inspecting the Dream Warehouse right now. You might want to check over there.
Great! That's a solid lead.
A few days from now, I'll be performing on my ship, the White Jade. I'd love to invite everyone from Ray and Wings to join.
I'll go! Fournier, say yes, please!
I didn't say no.
Great! Then we're going for sure!
Now that this matter is settled, it's time to search for the final person. Just thinking about meeting the last possible descendant of Mark is making me feel a bit anxious. What if she isn't the one I'm searching for?
I understand how you feel. You've got high hopes for this story. But sometimes, life doesn't play out as perfectly as we want. Why don't you head back to the White Jade and rest up? Take a breather.
Yeah, you've been on your feet for hours. Take it easy for a bit.
All right, I'll return to the White Jade for now. Once I've cleared my head, I'll meet you at the Dream Warehouse Tower.
quiet around here. Oh no. Did we miss her again?
Wait, did you hear that? It sounds like someone calling for help. It's coming from the archive room.
Thank you for getting me out of there. I'm Elettra, just your average architect. If your house gets flooded, struck by lightning, burned to the ground, or even if someone destroys it on purpose, give me a call.
That's a unique way to say thanks.
Wait, Elettra, we were actually looking for you.
Looking for me? Oh no, did I forget about a project deadline?
Don't worry. We just wanted to ask if you had an ancestor named Mark.
Why would you want to know that?
My ancestor was saved by a man named Mark. I'm looking for his descendants to learn more about his story.
I do have an ancestor named Mark, but I'm not sure if he's the one you're looking for. I remember seeing something about him in a journal while looking through records of the town's reconstruction. Let me think. Oh, it's on that bookshelf. Here it is.
Wait, the last part is missing.
It only goes up to when the author was 39 years old.
My ancestors studied abroad, but his heart always remained in his homeland. When he heard that Mayor Lilina had organized the reconstruction of Florawish, he immediately returned and threw himself into the effort. He worked tirelessly every day, trying to rejuvenate the town as quickly as possible so that people could have homes again. Unfortunately, he overworked himself and passed away at 39. That's all the info we have about him. There's no mention of any heroic rescues. I'm not sure if he's the person you're looking for.
How can that be? This was our last clue.
Master Du.
I was worried about this. If the search leads to a dead end, what do I do? But now, the answer doesn't seem as important as I once thought. There are lots of people like Miss Elettra's ancestor. When they chose to act, I'm sure they didn't care about being remembered or the outcome of their efforts. It seems that this paper crane can't be returned to its original owner. But now that it's back in Florawish, it has found its rightful place.
In Florawish's culture, a paper crane represents a wish in flight. Although my ancestor never lived to see Florawish revived, his wish for his homeland was fulfilled. Today is the perfect day to release a paper crane, even if he wasn't the person from your story. Let's let the paper crane soar and show him the Florawish of today. Would you join me tonight at the Dream Warehouse's highest point to release the paper crane?
I'll be there.
Momo and I will join you too.
Before that, I'd like to stay here a little longer and learn more about the town's reconstruction. Miss Elettra, would you be willing to tell me more about it?
There are plenty of stories to share. I'll tell you all about them. Paper crane, set sail.
Florawish is so beautiful.
Ever since I was a small child, the elders in my family would proudly tell us the entire reconstruction of Florawish was based on blueprints drawn by our ancestor Mark. Every road I walked on and every view I saw was shaped by his dedication. He even wanted to rebuild the Dream Warehouse, but illness cut his plans short. I want to carry on his legacy. Walking every path he mapped, and seeing every building he designed. I need to continue my inspection somewhere else. I hope the next time we meet, I won't be as disheveled as I am today.
Wait, Miss Elettra, a few days from now, I'll be performing a new song aboard the White Jade. I'd love for you to come see me play.
Of course. If I'm free, I'll definitely be there.
We've gone all over the place, but we still haven't figured out which Mark is the one we're looking for.
Master Du, what about your new song?
It's all right. I think I finally understand why Mark returned to Wishfield. He came back because of a dream. Every one of us dreams of finding peace in our homelands. It was his dream and the dream of so many. Whether it's Wishfield or the Linlang Empire, for centuries, under those forgotten names are living, breathing people. Time has washed away their stories, burying them and leaving them forgotten. But they became the foundation for a new life, leaving traces of themselves in the people who followed. Even if no one remembers their names, they're still here. I've seen the beauty of Florawish, and I've found many marks, In a way, that means I fulfilled my ancestors' promise. I'm eager to start writing my new song. Nikki, Momo, without you and the people of Flourish, I might have given up long ago. Please make sure to join us aboard the White Jade for the performance. I've reserved the best seats for the two of you.
We wouldn't miss it. We can't wait to hear you perform.
Sun's gone down. Time for a nighttime adventure.
Nikki! Momo! I've been waiting for you! Here they are! Miss Doo's saviors! Heroes of the White Jade and VIP guests personally invited by Miss Doo herself!
Lie's still exaggerating everything I see.
How are the preparations?
Everything's set! We're just waiting for the show to begin! I've watched Miss Doo rehearse several times! You're gonna love it!
因为心神皆困爽。凄厉明月临老间，瓦灯宫上心震动。恩人不息，身心言，必知后事搜水用。月落时时点点雨，或许风急不森风。举目尽是细心中，一览无是君先我，是一笔水出心，似我撇体为魂。诗篇手配几日游，飞花外露真气爽。真心愿你高分，天涯心也是虚妄。一日君体里功名月，举流于中，下心空。炎炎日时为君歌，心爱相归飞花朵。
Nikki, that performance was perfect. Let's go congratulate her. Master Du, that was an amazing show. Congratulations.
Finally, one less thing to worry about.
We should celebrate the successful performance. Oh, let me take a group photo to mark the occasion.
After performing for decades, I thought I'd be used to singing in front of people. But today, I felt just as nervous as my very first time on stage. Did I sing well? Do you think my ancestor, Mark, and the people of Flourish, did they enjoy the performance?
I'm sure they loved it.
I was so captivated that I almost forgot to breathe. It wasn't until the very end that I finally exhaled.
This happy ending was all thanks to you and the townsfolk. I haven't even properly thanked you yet. I'm so grateful for this journey, to see the lands of that old promise. In this season that's perfect for traveling, I followed the path of fate here. I heard so many touching stories and formed new bonds with you all.
Speaking of bonds, now that the performance is over, you'll probably be heading off somewhere else, right? Who knows when we'll meet again?
Don't worry about that, Momo. Master Du will sail the White Jade to many places and experience lots of new stories, and she'll bring Linlong stories to others. And we'll continue on our own journeys. With fate guiding us, I'm sure our paths will cross again.
With my sharp eyes, I'll be the first to recognize Master Du, and I'll shout her name super loud!
Exactly. Just like Nikki says. Though the song may end, the bonds we formed will continue on. Just like the waters of the world will always reunite, we will meet again.
ahead looks steep. Let's stop here.